A memorial in the district for the young couple killed last week right outside of the Capitol Jewish Museum. Sarah Milgram and Yaron Lejinsky, they were gunned down when they were leaving an event there. DC News Now's Max Marcilla is live at the George Washington University for that memorial service. And Max, it must have been just such full of emotions inside.
It was, Susan. We heard psalms and songs and messages of both mourning and of perseverance to the Jewish community. But the night started when Sarah Milgram's father actually called in from Kansas City with a message specifically for the Jewish community here in the D.C. area.
Perfect child.
The room at this Jewish Unity and Solidarity gathering was silent as Sarah Milgram's father called in from Kansas City.
She wants our hearts to mend so that we can do what she set out to do, which was to fight hate, fight anti-Semitism, create love.
That message at this remembrance happening a couple of miles away from the Capitol Jewish Museum, set to reopen on Thursday. Flowers and a memorial remain for the two Israeli embassy staff members killed there last week. Milgram and Yaron Lejinsky expected to be engaged in Jerusalem this week, but they were killed by a gunman outside an event at the museum last week. An affidavit says the alleged gunman, Elias Rodriguez, told police, "I did it for Palestine, I did it for Gaza." Here, the focus is not on the perpetrator, but the two lives lost.
And we march forward and we say, what were the values that they lived and they died for?
Mourning them and discussing a path forward.
On behalf of all of us at the Department of Justice, we feel deeply that we are not doing enough, and we can do better.
Leaders calling for help from all communities to recognize and reject hate and anti-Semitism.
The Jewish community has always been traditional allies to those who are under attack, and we expect others to stand up for us when we're in our moment right now of feeling isolated and needing assistance.
Now, at one point, the rabbi who was hosting this event said that Mayor Bowser was supposed to be here to deliver remarks. He was disappointed she wasn't. We reached out to the mayor's office. She was, according to her office, not able to confirm that she would be here. She will be at the museum's reopening tomorrow. And on that point, we know that the Capitol Jewish Museum will reopen starting at 10 o'clock with a memorial service for the two young people who were killed in that attack last week. And then they will open for the public starting at noon. DC police telling us that they will have concentrated members of their force there to make sure everyone is safe. Reporting live in Northwest, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.